Hi everyone! So one thing that I find really inspiring about Jean-Michel Basquiat is that he made art constantly with pretty much anything he can get his hands on. And he kind of showed the world that anyone can be a great artist and great art can come from anywhere. And so I would love to do this art project with you. So first thing you'll need is just some cardboard or whatever you can find. This was in my recycle bin. It was a pizza box. And, you know, I'm going to be using paint, but maybe I want to use some colored pencils and some markers. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. Basically, what we're going to do before we do anything, we have to prep our canvas in a very Jean-Michel Basquiat way. And when you look at his art, he was very free. He never colored in the lines. He did whatever he wanted. And so I just want us to have fun and just mix some colors. If you got crayons, you can use those. If you got pretty much whatever you have around, you can use to color this in. So I'm going to start with some paint and just have fun with it. It doesn't need to make sense. Just I want all the colors to blur around. You know, he was very sloppy, which can seem not very professional, but he was a very professional artist. Okay, I got my water cup here. It's nice when you're painting to have an old t-shirt or a rag or something you can wipe your paint off of. But again, we're not being super neat or precise here. We're just doing whatever we want. I think I'm gonna throw in some white. Alright, so I feel pretty happy with this. I hope you guys had fun. This is a really fun project, and you're just supposed to, nothing is right and nothing is wrong. Just do whatever you feel. This is a type of art called expressionism because it expresses emotion. And so, you know, there wasn't really any plan. I just did as I felt. I thought there needed to be red in this corner for no reason. So this is the fun part. Now we're going to wait for it to dry. So my cardboard paint is mostly dry. And so what you're going to want to do now, you can either print out the Basquiat shapes, or you can just look at your computer. That's what I'm going to do because I don't have a printer. I'm just going to look at my computer and choose the different shapes that I want to do. So we're going to have a head, a body, eyes, nose, and a mouth. And we can pick from any that we want, which is pretty great. So we're going to do, I don't know, you can call this a self-portrait, you can just call this a portrait, whatever you feel like. Remember, you're expressing yourself. We're just having fun here, and there's no good, there's no bad. It's just art. And so I'm very excited. I am looking at the heads, and I think I'm going to do this one. So I'm just going to be using black paint. Again, if you have like a marker, make sure the paint is dry, or you can just keep using paint. And if you don't like any of these shapes that are on the worksheet, you can do whatever you want. That's what this is all about. So I like this because I also have big hair everywhere. And so I think this is kind of fun. Almost looks like the sun. Okay, so I got my head. And next I'm going to choose my body. And one thing that's really great about Jean-Michel Basquiat is that he, like in the book, when he was recovering from his accident, he read the Gray's Anatomy book, which just had these great illustrations of body parts. So a lot of his portraits and his paintings have bones and teeth and sometimes diagrams. I think that's really cool. So I'm just gonna do some squiggly arms. You know, no pressure, we're just having fun. I don't think this is gonna look like me. I think that's okay. I'm gonna even do some like little feet. If your paint is still wet, it might actually look kind of cool, kind of blurred together. And he did a lot of like, I think this is like a rib cage. You can do like bones in there, or whatever. I might do like a leg bone. Some thumbs. Okay. So we have our body, we have our head, we have hair. I might do some ears. Okay, next we're going to do the eyes. And I kind of like the blackout eyes. I think they look kind of, I don't know, creepy? Cool. It's like very mysterious. Now he always did a white outline of that. And we can do that too when it's dry. Now we're going to pick a nose. I like this nose. Yeah, it looks like a car almost, huh? Right, and last we have a mouth. What am I gonna do? I really like teeth. He always did good teeth. So I'm going to draw a mouth and then draw. Let's see how much room I have. Little boxes. I hope you guys are not just copying me and just doing your own thing. And, okay. So here we have our Basquiat. And yeah, then we can kind of do whatever we want. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for this to dry. And once it's dry, we're going to go nuts with some crayons and colored pencils and write in all the little things. And just have fun. Alright. Hi everyone. Okay, so my painting is dry, and this is a good time to add some white because Jean-Michel liked to outline things with white. If you have a white oil pastel, that would work. I have a white colored pencil, and it kind of works. See? But I think, I don't know, that looks kind of cool actually. I think I might do paint. So I'm going to see what it looks like when I color in some teeth. Move that out of the way. And we're going to outline. Eyes. I might even some crazy eyes. Feeling pretty crazy. So yeah, you can just add white wherever you want. I'm gonna probably just do a lot of white where I did black. I might color in like his bone. Maybe I'll give him like a heart. I really like this style of art. It's really fun to like not have to worry about do things look real or not, because it's just sort of like you still know it's a person, you know, it still looks like a person, but it doesn't have to be like really precise or anything like that. Oh, I forget. I think I'm gonna give a crown. Basquiat did a lot of crowns. Can you see my crown? So now you can just kind of, now we're going to do stuff in the background. And you can do whatever you want here. I saw one painting where he had a lot of eggs. I really like eggs. Chocolate eggs. Maybe like an arrow going through them. I don't know. Just listen to your heart. It's going to be the yolk. And he also like labeled things, so I might do like teeth. And then what are some words that you like? Trying to think. What's a word that yeah, something I've been thinking about lately, maybe like what is real anymore? Real self? You could even, if you want, you could put in a samo. Now we don't want it to go too crazy because we want to get all those pretty colors back there. And I might color in his heart. Maybe I'll even, I don't know, shoes. Red shoes. Really good. Maybe high heels. And I know I keep saying he, but I think this doesn't really need to have a gender. And we don't really need to think about that. What else can we add to this? I guess I could get some yellow and color in our crown. Why not? And our egg yolks. Maybe, I don't know, cheeks. Maybe there's like cheese dribbling from the mouth, or who knows? You can just put in some like random numbers, squiggles. One thing that you used to do as well, you'd like get some thick paint. And then you can like use like the back of your brush or like a pencil even. I'll use a pencil. You can like draw in shapes. It's kind of fun. Like you scratch it in. Maybe I'll do that here. Maybe I'll give it, you get a new paintbrush. Big old blob of red. Up here in the corner. Maybe this is something you can do when the paint is still wet. I'm just scribbling. I'm not thinking. I'm just feeling it out. What feels good? I feel like I think why people liked his art is because it's just like what feels good, you know? Not to say that he didn't know what he was doing, but when you see something that feels good, you feel good, you know? Maybe smear someone. Maybe he's got ketchup mouth, or they've got ketchup mouth. Maybe I'll even dip my pencil in paint and write love. Kind of hard to do with a pencil. Alright. It's looking pretty Basquiat-y to me. Basquiat-y, yaddy, yaddy. See what the white pencil does. Yeah, the white pencil doesn't really pop as much, but definitely gives some like texture and just sort of like scribble. Like, scribbling has a lot of energy, so don't ever don't let anyone tell you that scribbling is not real, you know. There's a lot of merit and artistic license that you can take when you scribble. Maybe he's got a third eye. I don't know. Just fun. Just having fun. Just use your fingers. And then, of course, you gotta sign your name. So, I think, since my name's Molly, maybe instead of say Mo, I'll do Mo says. Mo say. Mo say. Alright, and there you have your very own Basquiat painting to hang in your gallery of choice. Here is another art option. So when I was prepping the other canvas and doing all my paint splatters, I did one on a little piece of cardboard. This is just from like a pasta box. And I thought it'd be really fun to do a crown. In Basquiat's works, crowns are really important. They represent power, strength, nobility, and Basquiat gave all sorts of people crowns in his work, which is something really cool, that we are all kings and queens or royal in our own way, and we're all capable of amazing things. So I think we all deserve a crown, especially this year, I think. Yeah, right? So I have my dried splattered paint, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw the crown, cut it out, and then we'll attach some string and we could wear it. So I think first thing I'll do, I'll get like a marker so we know where we're cutting. His crowns always had 3 points. Let's see, I think I want this to be the top. And it's okay if there's like weird, like this is like the opening from the pasta box and it's got a fold. Don't worry about it. This is Basquiat. We're just here to have fun and be free. Completely free to do whatever we want. So his crowns had 3 points. And they kind of look like the letter M. So what I'm going to do is, okay, if I want this to be the top, I'm going to do my letter M down here really wide. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this out. Super easy. Where are my scissors? Okay. And you can leave the line, you can cut out the line, you don't need to do a line. Like I said, this is your crown. What do you want your crown to look like? Whoop. Okay. Boom. Maybe I'll pulls so we can tie some string to it so we can stick it on our heads, so we can crown ourselves and feel powerful, knowing that we are our truest, most authentic selves. I don't have a hole punch, and I'm sure a lot of you don't either, so I'm going to show you a trick with some scissors. If you can kind of like, see what I'm doing, like bending the cardboard, and then with your scissors cut it like that. Don't cut all the way, I almost did. And do that on the other side. So, you might even want to do both ways, make like a little X. So you can put a string through it. Do that over here. Now to find some string. I wanted to embellish this crown a little more using some white. We did a lot of like outlines, so I might do like the outside here. What's great about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect, like your lines don't have to be perfect, you can kind of do whatever you want. And he used a lot of words, so I don't know. Crown makes me feel powerful. So I'm going to write the word power. Then I got my white paper, my white colored pencil. You can just like add some cool scribbly textures. You can do this with anything. I might even get a dark pencil and scribble. What does power look like? What does power feel like? Can you paint what power feels like? I don't know. Oh, that feels pretty good. Well, that wraps it up for Art Corner. I hope you enjoyed drawing, like painting, making art like Jean-Michel Basquiat. I just wanted to show you my finished crown. Now it's dry. I just tied it around my head. And I do feel pretty powerful, not gonna lie. And I wanted to show you my finished portrait. I am really happy with how it turned out. I wasn't really sure what it was gonna look like when I started, and that's okay. And I had a lot of fun not really worrying about if colors were neat, if lines were pretty, if things looked like hands or not, and there was a lot of freedom in that expression. So I hope you had fun too, and I hope you paint like this again. It's always fun to paint in a different style than your own, just like it is to write something in a different style, just to explore something new. And yeah, I hope to see you again, and I hope you're making art, and I hope you're making Jean-Michel Basquiat proud. Goodbye!